Hey y'all, what's up, what's good? It's your girl Michaela Janae here, back with a quick little video, and today I'm going to be doing a silk press showcasing all of AMIKA's styling products that I have been using for my silk presses in the salon, my little summer silk presses. You guys know I was previously a Color Wow lover, and I still do really appreciate Color Wow, but I wanted to try something else this summer going into this fall and seeing if I can give my clients a good silk press with something else. So today I'm trying AMIKA. This is actually my second time using this setup. I did it on a client that I didn't film like 2 weeks prior. I'm going to give you the thoughts on this client's hair and the previous client's hair because I did ask them to give me their feedback. Let me preface this by saying I am in Louisiana. I'm in the deep south. I'm right near the Gulf. There's literally moisture floating all throughout our air. Products have to work a little bit harder out here than they do in other states. Of course, in other states it gets super hot. So let's talk about this product right here. The one that was just on the screen is the Frizz Me Not. They said it's supposed to have 72-hour protection and 3.4 times more hydration. It's a 2-in-1 styling leave-in treatment, 450 degrees heat protection and humidity protection. They said it's loaded with vitamins to help nourish and seal in hydration. It helps to create a shield to block out humidity and helps with humidity protection, manageability, and shine and softness. So this can be used on your curly hair or silk press. I also used the AMIKA The Shield, which is an anti-humidity spray. I sprayed it on after the blow dry and after the flat iron, and they said it's clinically proven frizz protection, helps frizz be reduced by 72% for up to 24 hours. It reduces frizz for 24 hours in high humidity, 450 heat protection, 1.4 times smoother hair that lasts up to 24 hours. And I also used the AMIKA Hydro Rush leave-in conditioner. It detangles, reduces frizz, boosts moisture for up to 72 hours, and hair is 3 times more hydrated. They have hyaluronic acid in it, squalene, sea buckthorn. So now that you know the facts, let me give you guys my thoughts. I love these products. When I tell you this silk press and the silk press I did about 2 weeks ago on that client, it was some of the best silk presses I've done in a long time. The results were silky straight, they were smooth, they were lightweight, they were shiny without using any oils. I did not even use the Superfruit Star in neither one of those clients, and both of them told me that that was the best silk press they ever got for me. And it's purely off the clients. I didn't change up any of my other techniques or anything like that. The hair looked different, it performed different, it worked really well. That being said, I asked both of these clients to give me an update once they left the salon because they knew I was doing this review, and both of them told me that they did experience some frizz. They didn't go out and do anything crazy, they didn't work out. One lady went go pick up her daughter from school, and this client that is in this video actually went to a tailgate for a football game, so she was out having some fun and she did experience frizz. Now, I don't believe that either of these clients told me that, you know, their hair fully reverted or they had to go home and rewash. It was still straight, but it was frizzy. I'm not going to say that AMIKA is trash or that these products are terrible. I know that products have to work harder in Louisiana. I know that. Also, don't think that it's a bad thing that their hair reverted because natural hair wants to be curly. I think that's some things that people have to realize, especially in today's world. I see so many people that comment on people who experience heat damage from these salons, and they're like, okay, well, I can't get my curls back. But I feel like there's a big narrative and a big group of people who go to salons to get a silk press, and they're like, I want it bone straight. I want it, you know, paper straight. To me, that is an unhealthy narrative. If you can get your hair nice and silky and flowing, that's amazing. But I feel like it's so unhealthy to assume that everyone's hair can get to the same level of straightness and still be healthy. Curly hair wants to be curly, so even if you're out and you're somewhere like Louisiana, southern Louisiana at that, and there's moisture in our air, we're near the Gulf, it's not raining. For either one of these clients, it was not raining, it was just super hot in Louisiana. We literally feel like we're cooking. So for especially these clients who don't come to me that often, they're coming to me, you know, to get a color refresh every couple months, or they're coming to me for maintenance and trims every couple months, so they're not straightening their hair that often. They're not what I would consider heat trained. I consider my hair heat trained because I'm flat ironing sometimes once a month, not during this summer, but in previous times I was flat ironing my hair at least once a month, sometimes twice, so my hair is considered heat trained. That being said, their hair is not heat trained. It's not used to being straight. They're wearing their hair curly majority of the time. The hair is going to go back to the condition that it wants to be in, especially if you're sweating, and in Louisiana you're sweating. Now, if you really do want to have silk presses in the summer, I would say just go for the Color Wow. Go for the Color Wow Dream Coat because it's going to perform in the manner you need it to perform. But would I use that all the time 24/7? No, I think you should switch that out, because to me, you know, that's a little bit of a stronger treatment. Like they said, the Dream Coat lasts for like 3 to 4 washes, and y'all are using it still every single wash. If you're straight natural, or you're trying to do silk pressing pretty often, or if you're going to someone's salon often and they're using that Dream Coat on you every single time, unnecessary. You can switch it up. So that's why I want to try out some different silk press products this year and really see what I can switch out. Will I use the Dream Coat? Yes, I will, because in Louisiana it seems like my clients are going to need that. But I also know my clients are not coming to me once a month to get a silk press. They're coming like every 3 months, every 4 months sometimes at that, so their hair can handle that. I'm giving them the nourishment, the treatments, the trims at the time, so their hair can handle it. But sometimes hair is going to revert. It's going to get a little frizzy, and it's going to, you know, wave up a little bit. Your roots might puff up a little bit because it's hot. But if you live somewhere like Colorado, if you live somewhere like New York, where it's not hot all the time, which I know it can get very hot in New York, it can get very hot in DC, but their heat is a little different. It's a little drier, just like Arizona. It's a little drier. You feel like you're cooking, but you're not cooking in moisture. That being said, I don't feel like AMIKA tested this product every single wear. For some of the products claims to be fighting against high humidity, I don't think so. Not for everyone's hair, not for naturally curly, coily hair that's not flat ironed that often. You know, they didn't test it in every single scenario in which that happens. They're not going to. I'm here to let you guys know, try it for yourself, try it in your climate. I really love the results. Their hair was super hydrated. Like, just look at the shine. That's beautiful. So straight, as straight as it needs to be. It doesn't need to be pin straight. It was shiny. Like, look, she's so happy. I love that for her. It truly is beautiful. I love the results, and I'll continue to use it in the salon. I will, maybe just not in the summer. Because if my clients are coming in the summer, I don't want them to have to walk out my door and them not get to keep the results for long. During the summer, I probably will use a Dream Coat on my clients. But in the fall and the winter, I think this product is going to do fine. It's going to do amazing. Both of them absolutely loved their results, and they knew it wasn't my fault. They knew it wasn't their fault. They knew that things happened and the product just didn't perform well under our conditions. Okay, I'm all about giving things grace. I'm giving AMIKA grace with this. It happens. I do believe that these are all really good products. But now, will I use the humidity blocker? You know, the aerosol can, the shield, the anti-humidity spray in the future? Probably not. I probably won't, because it really didn't do anything, really. So it's unnecessary. It didn't add to the service. I don't need the heat protectant property in that product. So I probably will not repurchase that one. But the other two, I'll use. I like the Hydro Rush for all different styling services. It's very hydrating, just like the Mazzani Miracle Milk. And I really enjoyed the Frizz Me Not. I did. So that is my views. I hope I didn't confuse anyone. I want to keep it pretty simple. But the gist is, do I like the Frizz Me Not and the Hydro Rush? Yes. Do I like AMIKA anti-humidity spray, the shield? No, I don't feel like it's worth it. You don't need it. It didn't work for me, and I'm in the deep south. Okay, I'm close to the bottom of the boot, and it didn't do anything. The other two products, I would say give them a try. If you're in Texas, if you're in Houston, give them a try. See if it works for you and your hair type. If you're someone who is more heat trained, it might work perfectly, and you might not need to use something like the Dream Coat. But I say give it a try. I really do like them, and it is some of the straightest silk presses I've done in a long time. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope it was informational, and I hope you had a blessed Sunday. I will see you guys in next week's video.